Hero guys, here comes some more Fallout 4. It's going to be perfect. Watch your boom boom.
And we're starting Fallout 4. This is a brand new save of Fallout 4. It's brand new in the sense of I haven't done anything. Also, okay, I've done a few tiny things. I had to replace this with a regular fire bin because the other one looked terrible. I have built up. This is my little collection studio. Actually, I'm gonna move that over. I built up a couple of tiny things. I actually haven't built anything in Sanctuary yet. Okay, so all I did was I built my little studio here. This is a mod that I'm running that actually adds a bunch more collectibles to the game. They can be found in safes, and there's a few in static locations. He's also added new magazines to the game, and he's added board games to the game. Now, there is a slight problem right now that the board games I have aren't showing. I don't know why. I'm not sure. It's a strange thing because they're high numbered board games, but they're not showing. But as we collect more, we'll see if that actually fixes later on. This is from the immersive hunting overhaul. We may be making some tweaks to that throughout the playthrough because IHO has some hardcore statistics built in. So I deal with that. Now, I also downloaded a mod called Settlements Rebuilt, all in one. What it does is if you have the right amount of materials, in this case it was steel, glass, wood, and something else, I think fiberglass maybe, and it rebuilds the settlement with windows and everything. And you can even do that to the houses in Sanctuary. I have this functional displays installed, so that's what these are anyway. These are functional displays where you can put things on there, and it puts more than just, one friggin' item on there like your standard displays. These are just for legendary weapons, whatever, things that I don't use. Like, I don't even know. This is part of it too. I don't even know how that one works, but whatever. I am playing on survival, so I will have to eat and drink. So there is that. There's the reason there's no light in here is because I ran out of ceramics, so I couldn't run a thing to the roof. So that's why there's that ladder back there. But I haven't done anything. Like I said, I built up Red Rocket as my kind of home base. Sanctuary, I started my game in Sanctuary, so when I run Live Another Life, what I typically do is I will like, this is actually really useful from the immersive hunting overhaul. But when I run Live Another Life, I will start my character typically at level 5 in the basement in Sanctuary Hills. Unless I'm doing a random playthrough. But I've repaired a couple of structures to include the bridge here in Sanctuary, but there's a lot more to repair, as you can see. I haven't repaired all the houses because it actually requires quite a bit of steel to repair each house. Like 200 steel per house. And that even includes these ones on the inside. I think these ones are a little bit less, but they still require steel to repair. Let's see, where is it? Right there. So this one requires 60 steel. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Actually, I could probably get 60 steel just from the crap inside this house. I do have scrap. It's an add-on or a mod that allows you to scrap the junk in a settlement. So it doesn't do anything that is out of ordinary. It's not one of those where you can accidentally scrap the houses or anything like that. It's just one that allows you to scrap the junk, the spots. So let's go ahead and spend the 60 steel. So now this gets everything that it should have. It gets doors. It doesn't add more things back to the house. So if you scrap them out, then they're gone. But as you see, like, it gets doors and it gets windows. It's a really cool add-on, the way it works, But like I said, these ruined houses that you would normally scrap, those ones actually take 200. So, but yeah, see, like I can scrap these piles of leaves and things like that, or the bushes. You can fix the roads in Sanctuary with this mod, but it takes 200 concrete. It's a lot. I am not trying to build that. That's an interesting mod, but it's created by a very popular mod author, Degenerate Dat. The only problem is it's a gambling system, and said gambling system costs 600 caps per use. And I think, it costs 100 bottle caps just to build one. I thought about doing it just for fun. Like, he literally put an RNG system into this, so it's a vending machine. And it has a chance to give you special legendaries that he created. Plus anything in a level list. Anything. You can get a Fat Man launcher out of this thing with ammo, or you can get a Merv. You can get anything out of this. But, well, like I said, it does require 600 caps to play. I'll tell you what, we'll put it right there. But I'll leave it alone. Anyway, so yeah. Like you see, I haven't done a whole lot. I haven't even rebuilt my own house yet. I think I rebuilt this one and maybe that. Yeah, that one. Because this one I didn't know what it did. So I rebuilt this one first. And what I figured what I can do with this playthrough, since I'm not using Sim Settlements 2, I'm just playing Fallout 4 vanilla. Well, not vanilla, but you know what I mean, like questline. Is I can use these houses to actually build up little settlements inside the settlement. So the house can have a few beds, and then I can build a living room and things for those few people. And then what I can do is I can build gardens for each one of these houses where they can actually plant their own fruit and vegetables. Like, I do have the small garden back here that I'm probably going to get rid of. Like, I don't know. I mean, I could put the rest of the food here that I got. Oh, no, that's corn. I know I grabbed a few corn and a few more potato. You know, so I was like, because these were the ones that Sanctuary starts with, and then I had a couple of carrots, a couple of corn, and a couple of potatoes in my inventory when I started. But I was like, I could totally like make each place its own biome, basically. So like that house will have 2 beds, and then it'll have a little garden back here. This house could have 2 beds, and I can put a garden in the front where Cogsworth is working. Like, get rid of these stupid shrubs that he's trying to chop down. Maybe. No, I don't think I can. But yeah, like, you know, do stuff to this to actually make it look a little bit better. Like, get rid of all the junk, obviously, that I can. Some of it you can highlight, some of it you can't. Like the stuff that's actually attached to the cell of the actual settlement system, then it, you know, it creates problems. Let's see how much this one costs to fix. 100? Yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, the light works, which is strange considering there's no power, but this one has this 2-bedroom with 1 bathroom. So like you could totally build something up in here. Although what's weird is it doesn't have a door. I just noticed that. Why is there no door? But yet it rebuilds the door out here. Huh. I mean, maybe I could snap one on there. One mod that you can download that's really lightweight, it's an ESL file too, is if you download the mod Locked Containers, or the ability to lock containers, like you can lock containers, I think it's called. Your settlers can't go into an area that's locked. So if you don't want your settlers going into your house, then you just get a locked door. And you can unlock it anytime you click on it, but the settlers can't do anything. So if you wanted to build like a house and keep them out of it. Now, they can teleport inside the cells when they load in. I've noticed that. Like, I had it for a while and it was like locked containers and stuff like that. It was great for my weapons because I put my weapons in a box they couldn't touch. Because if you put a weapon in the workbench, they can pull things out of the workbench. But in a container, if it's locked, they cannot. Their scripting doesn't allow them to open a locked container. But yeah, like, if you were to do that with locked containers on your door, you could keep them out of it while you're there. But unfortunately, when you run into an area or teleport into an area, the NPCs cells get respawned, and it can respawn that cell inside of your locked house. Just like when you see like the idiots on the rooftop. What's happened is their cell's been spawned inside the house, but they can't land on the house, so they land on the rooftop. It's horribly broken, but what are you gonna do? So I haven't even been down here yet. I think I fought the blood bugs. What's up, Octavius? I think I fought the blood bugs, but that was it. Oh yeah, I actually have my pistol. Like, only thing that's different on this pistol is mine's a 5-shot, this one's a 6-shot. But that's a 5-shot 38. Yeah. I paint, I draw, I do it all, man. I do it all. Thinking about even getting into the graffiti. But yeah, I do all kinds of art. This week I'm gonna be working on a Sanrio large scale piece to sell at my art show, because my mods kind of recommended that I do something cute, so that's what I decided to go with. Sweet, we got the dog meat set up. I'm into all kinds of art. Like, you can see it at the bottom right hand or left hand corner of the screen. Python, nice. I like that. I ain't got a lot of shots for it, but I like it. Hey, we're gonna hook you up. At least we got his classic look. Nature. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's cool. I did a picture of Slight Realism yesterday, of Golgotha. I was inspired after church, and I was like, I wanted to draw something. I'm from Colorado, technically, you know, the States. But I was inspired after church, and I wanted to draw something from the inspiration. So I drew Golgotha, the spot where Christ was crucified. And I did it in a slight realism. But yeah, I do art on stream. It's just Monday and Fridays I play games. Normally, like Mondays and Fridays, I was playing Skyrim, and then I played Fallout London for a while, but then Fallout London broke, and it just became problematic. So I said, "Fuck this." Oh, that's got a kick. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. Oh shit, he's gonna blow up the car. Mesa Verde, yeah. Oh yeah, there's lots of great places out here in Colorado. Like, if you like drawing, like, you know, stuff like that, totally. Oh, he's missing an arm. I took his fucking arm off. Well, now I took his fucking head off. No, no, no. Take his legs out. I'm both. I actually had a crisis of, let's call it faith, over the last few weeks. And I was raised in a Christian household, but due to this crisis, I got really, really, really depressed, and bad things almost happened. And I reached out to my, you know, my religious father and, you know, asked for help. And that, you know, rebuilt my spirituality. Now I understand, like, in the world we live in, a lot of people, you know, don't like other people preaching, and I try not to do that. I don't force my religion. If they want to hear about it, I'll gladly share the message, but I don't force anyone. You know, so you be what you want to be and do what makes you happy. I will never tell someone otherwise. Union fatigues. Oh, I must have the, what's it called installed? The Minutemen mod. He's got a backpack and a sword. I mean, yeah. I guess I could rock this. I got some ammo for it now. I normally like have sim settlements installed, but today no. Today no sim settlements. Just some additional other territory mods, because I have beaten sim settlements too. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to do some of the newer stuff I've downloaded, like Northern Springs, the Attack of the Lobotomites, and a few others. I've got these new Raider factions installed. You might see those pretty early on. But yeah, you won't see Jake. No, I know this is his spot, but you won't see him. Not in this playthrough. Which kind of sucks, because he did give me another bed. Okay, I am like, how did I get so freaking irradiated? Like, seriously. I don't know how I got so irradiated. I don't like eating uncooked food, but whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, man. If you want to be polytheistic and worship Greek gods or worship Roman gods or worship, you know, whatever you want to worship, that's 100% your choice, and I do not force my religion on anyone else. I share the good word, absolutely. I will say I do that, but I don't force my religion upon people. Because I also was in the military, so one of the more important things to me is respect. So, and that also applies to religious freedom. You know, you have to have respect for others' religious freedoms. You know, even though some of the messages that the Bible teaches say that you should spread the good word, I was like, yes, you should, but you should also respect other people and not tell them how they should worship. Because if they don't want to worship your God, then that's their prerogative. Who am I to say if they want to rot in hell? That's their choice. I think I have lock. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I have the advanced lockpicking. I can skip that shit. Sneak up on this dipshit. I mean, I'm not perfect. No one in humanity is perfect. Sweet. I curse all the time. And it's not good. But, you know, it's one thing I'm trying to atone for is that and my sexual lustful desires. That's my biggest problem. You got addicted to pornography. I was watching it every night. I was doing everything and anything in my power on social media to see, you know, every girl I could get my peepers on naked. So I was like, you know what? I just had to get away from that situation. That was part of my big issue was the fact that I literally got addicted to pornography. So the only thing you can do in a situation like that is give yourself over to a higher power and say, I can't do this on my own. And I couldn't. There was no way. You know, demonic oppression had its hooks on me, and it was ripping me apart.
Got it.
I don't need that skull. I think. Oh, there's a card.
There we go.
You found an uncommon trading card. 17 of 100. He's throwing a rock at him. That looks like something out of Star Trek. I'm gonna have to give some of this stuff to dog meat in a minute. You get a lot of ammo. I don't have the ammo part. So normally I do a special way to play the game. Normally, I will basically let the game pick my main weapon. Okay.
Hey.
Normally I'll say like, okay, so the game is saying I am my whatever my first legendary weapon is. That's how I say the game's picking my weapon. But since I'm playing myself, I don't care. I'm gonna use whatever I really feel like. I mean, I want to be a sniper, like I was pretty much in the military. I wasn't a sniper, but I was a marksman. You know, I want to be a marksman, so that's what I'm gonna rock with: short scopes and long rifles.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. Shot. Stop being such a fucking pansy. What the fuck was that? Hold up.
Ow! Get him out of there. Almost couldn't see him. All right, let's put that away. Oh, he's using a shotgun. Punk. I'm so irradiated. I don't want to use a Radaway because it gives you like horrible.
We got other shit to deal with. You hear that?
It gives you that horrible debuff for like 2 hours.
I'll be back, sir, and you'll be dead.
Your mama. Yeah, punks. Eat my 38 special. Not yet. I gotta finish looting. See, I would have missed those. And would have missed that glue. Jerk. Alright, that's all. I mean, I am hoping that I get one of my favorite weapons, which is a 1911.
Excellent.
Man, I don't know who you are.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true,
I'm just
Please,
going
go
to
on.
skip the dialogue because we've all heard it 1,000
One
times
good idea can make all
before.
the difference.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school.
I don't know why this one
Pre-war.
doesn't let you skip.
Well,
Uh-huh.
There it
I
is.
like it. Minigun. No.
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
It can be.
Uh-huh. I'll help if I can.
But we... Look.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core.
Okay, we're good. Shut up. Actually, hey, you know what? I need extra experience to move off terminal.
There we go.
Thank you. I also need all the coffee cups because I need ceramics for my base so I can finish building it.
Ma'am,
Dog meat sure did find us.
Well, wonder if I can get it. Hang on.
he's a good dog.
Oh, Wendy.
Feel free to tell me what you know.
Tch,
That's incredible.
I can.
Sure. Can you tell me more?
I do have a pretty decent charisma.
like it or not, we're all counting on you.
Shut up. I actually made my character close to what my stats would be when I was in the military. Not my current stats, because my current stats, my strength would be like a 2. But with my stats in the military, you know, I had a decent intelligence. I do have a pretty good charisma, and I've proven that through some of the other things I did on the internet that I will not talk about on Twitch, because it is probably something I could get in trouble for. So I will not discuss that. I'm not very... Oh, it crashed. I'm not very agile. I'm not very perceptive. You know, so I didn't put a bunch into agility. I didn't put a bunch into perception. My endurance is kind of ho-hum. And my luck, I don't have the greatest luck. My luck is 4. But I am gifted in many things. My art, speech, things. I have a lot of different talents. So I took the gifted trait, which gives you a +2 to your stats. So they're probably a little bit exaggerated from what they would be in real life, but... Ah, damn it, I gotta do the whole thing again. Yep, you gotta do the whole thing again. You know what? We'll just do it the easy way. Take your face off. Take your face off.
No more British occupation.
Yep.
To England.
Yep.
Have your tea back, you chicken.
Oh, I didn't realize that these had stuff in them. Oh my god.
Without representation.
Okay, I'm actually kind of glad I came back.
Oh, man, come back.
Back to London, boy.
I'm gonna shoot you in the dick. Yeah, that's what I thought, punk. You got shot in the dick. These tea crates actually have stuff in them. I'm glad I came back. I mean, extra junk I'm never gonna complain about. There's a weapon I really want to use, and it's actually part of a mod that installed. It added the musket from like 76 to the game. And supposedly, like, the Minutemen were supposed to be using it, but it seems they're still using the laser muskets for whatever reason.
Got it.
Because I was like, I totally want a musket. They're ridiculous. Like, I want one in real life. I would love a muzzle loader, but like, they're only useful for hunting. I was laughing. I watched an interview. I think it was The Voice. The crazy women on The View. The View. There's the crazy women on The View. Now, I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody here, but these women are insane. Only because of this simple fact that was discussed, okay? So on The View, they were talking about gun control, okay? And they were saying that people shouldn't have guns to defend their homes. And there was a person on the thing that defended the gun argument, okay? And they actually had said that they feel that people can defend their houses with a musket. You could defend yourself with a musket rifle from Revolutionary times, because that's what our forefathers used to defend themselves. I was like, okay, using the argument you're saying that we should defend ourselves with the same technology that our forefathers did. I fully agree, understand that. Do I agree with it? No. Because criminals are not going to agree to the same thing. Criminals will do whatever the hell they want. However, the guest asked these women, what would you rather be shot by? An AR-15, an M16. He called it AR-15, then he explained that was what AR-15 is what they call an assault rifle. So he said an assault rifle, one time, or a musket, one time. And every one of the women on The View said musket. I'd rather be shot by a musket. Now he goes, do you know what the caliber of a musket is? They go, it's small. It's like, no, it's not. The lead ball in a musket is the same width as a .50 caliber bullet. She goes, well, isn't that the same caliber as a AR-15 or an assault rifle? He goes, no, those are .2 millimeters. The 223 or the 5.56, 0.2 millimeters or 0.5 millimeters. So you have your 223s, which are little tiny bullets. Like the round looks dangerous, but the bullet is actually really, 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 really small. Like, it's a NATO round. It's actually used in warfare to the point where it's considered less than lethal. So a 223 round or a 5.56, the only difference in the two is a little bit of gunpowder. The 5.56 round that's used by the American military and probably now the Canadian military and the British military can actually hit a target 20 times without them dying from gunshot wounds. They will die from bleed out, obviously. But you can hit someone in 20 non-vital areas, legs, arms, back, things of that nature, as long as it's not a vital area. And they will still be alive, if not for a minute or two, from that caliber. However, one musket ball, about that big, about the width of my finger, like the width of my pointer finger, will rip your arm off. If it hits you. Now, muskets beyond, 50 meters are pretty inaccurate. But if you rifle a musket, like a modern muzzleloader, muskets are accurate up to 500 meters with iron sights. So if I hit you with a musket ball and some packed black powder, I will tear your arm off with one shot. I hit you in the leg, I will blow your leg off. Because the ball is so big and it's traveling so fast due to packed black powder that it will shred your body. And he told that to these women and they were shook. Of course, they said, that's not possible, that's not real, blah, blah, blah. And they tried to argue science. And he's like, believe what you want. It's like, I would rather be shot 10 times by a 223 than once by a musket. Because if you get shot by a musket, you are going to die. There's no, oh, maybe. No, you're dead. You get hit in the leg, it will rupture your femoral artery. You will bleed out in a minute. You get hit in the arm, it will rupture one of the major arteries in your arm. You will bleed out in 2 minutes. You get hit in the chest, you're automatically dead. It will blow out your nervous system. It will be gone. They're like, oh, muskets aren't that dangerous. Yeah, they are. Like I said, I love that he made these women just look foolish.
We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
It was comical. But see, therein lies the problem, is misinformation. A senator, I don't know her name, I think she was from New York, or she was a councilwoman or some shit. She went on the news to discuss that she carried a weapon of war, as she called it. Okay? Now, what she said she carried was... What she said she carried was the M16 or M4. And she said it weighed 20 pounds and it was heavy. And the ammunition was so large she couldn't even fathom how a soldier would need to carry that much ammo. And I'm like, excuse me? You're talking about the AR-15 or the M16, a weapon that is extremely lightweight. I think even modified, like mine only weighs like 4.5 pounds, 5 pounds. And ammo-wise, like, it's got one of the smallest calibers of ammunition.
Glad to help.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Go on. Sure. Sorry. Sounds right. One good idea can make all the difference.
There's a crashed vertibird up
Hopefully
on
it
the
doesn't
roof.
crash again.
Old school. Pre-war.
But I'm gonna save it
I like
before.
Minigun. Now we're talking. I'll help if I can.
Look.
Actually, I
Easiest
already
way to
grabbed
get
the
through these
fusion core.
conversations, if you're curious, don't spam the fire button because you can end up shooting them on accident when the conversation's done. Hit the number 4 or the X button on the controller.
That's it.
Whatever the general yes or no yes option is on the speech wheel. It's because that right there will allow you to just plow through the conversations really fast.
Careful.
Ma'am.
You're not.
Oh, if you
right
don't talk to
side.
her, you don't learn that
He's a
his
good
name is
dog.
Dog Meat. It'll just be
Feel
called
free
Dog.
to tell me what you know. That's incredible.
I
Can you tell me more?
Yeah, you got it again. I don't know what the required check is on that one, but whatever.
Excellent.
Like I said, I need these coffee cups, though. Because I couldn't build... Alright, let's just save it real quick. I gotta remember to quick save, because Here's the thing I love about Fallout. I was playing Fallout New Vegas the other day. Offline, just no mods. It was through Epic. It was the Ultimate Edition of Fallout New Vegas. I installed it. I'm like, I'm going to play vanilla Fallout New Vegas. No mods, just for fun. Played it for 30 minutes and the game crashed the desktop. I was like, okay, it happens. Turned it back on, played for another 10 minutes and it crashed the desktop again. I'm like, I have no mods installed, but this game's crashing to fucking desktop. I was so pissed. I was like, you shouldn't have to install mods to make a game playable, but with the Fallout franchise and the Elder Scrolls franchise, it's somewhat true. Because Fallout 4 crashes to desktop with nothing installed.
Up here.
Especially if you're running the high-resolution texture pack. The high-resolution texture pack just... it just eats up resources. Crazy.
Why don't you get down here?
Hey.
Show me that fancy gun up close.
I'm encumbered. I didn't realize I was encumbered. I didn't give him anything.
A lot of people could get
Hey.
past my boys. I give you
Oh, okay, dude.
that. Still waiting, asshole.
You gotta make sure to look that. Alright, let me get... hunting? Oh, I was like... we'll get rid of all the pipe weapons. Pipe automatics actually are useful. Pipe automatics have... screws. Oh, he's gonna grab me. He's gonna grab me. Yep, he's gonna grab me. Son of a bitch. Nope. Ah, shit. Oh, no, I'm dead. How did I live through that? How? Hit a blood pack. Okay, minigun is now useless. Let's just drop this shit. Yes! I killed him with Rick's gun. Oh, but there's still bandits. Wow, he's shooting it like he's fucking cowboy. Bitch. But yeah, if you don't have stim pack, or if you're playing survival and you need health, one of the best things to carry is a blood pack, because blood packs restore health with no ill side effects. You can get sicknesses from them. However, It's one of the best ways to restore health over a long period of time without any severe negative effects. Because like when you hit a stim pack, you get thirsty. So you got to keep stim packing yourself in hard combat. By the time you're out of combat, you're so damn thirsty, your AP and shit is lowered by like by a ton. That's the only thing that pisses me off. Is this is a Taurus, but it's a Taurus 38. It's a 6-shot, but it's not. It's 5-shot.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never. Listen.
You're welcome.
Well, since you say that.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh,
Then please tell me.
you.
Bullshit. You're trying to play me for a fool.
There's a place so great.
You better quit the drugs, Grandma.
Look, kid.
Uh-huh.
Mama Murphy, we talked about this.
No, it's since I'm running Live Another Life, they actually have some new lines of dialogue. Whenever somebody talks about your past, it opens up a new line of dialogue, and one of them is that he's like, you know, when they're talking about Sanctuary, he's just like, bullshit. Not from fucking Sanctuary, you weird old bitch. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use it just since I'm on my way back, because I don't have the thing yet, the arch. And I don't got a lot for food either, so. Yeah, I'm still peckish. I don't think these guys are gonna have any food, but I don't know. Pipe Auto is actually good, because Pipe Auto you can get copper from. But I don't want to carry too much stuff because I'm already pretty much encumbered as it is. Yes, I know my core's almost out. I don't care. I don't use power armor ever. Well, I use it when I have to, I should say. Like when I have a hard quest and I know it's going to be a bitch, then I use power armor. Or if I have, like to do the glowing sea quest line, then I use power armor. Otherwise, I don't use it. It's slow and bulky, and you gotta have spores for it. Okay, it's rebuilt. I'm not gonna upgrade it or anything. I'm just gonna put it there for now. Store all the junk. Dog mate, where you at, bud? Need more food. Man, I don't want to go to sleep yet, but I need more food. Hey. Give me a junk. You see, I don't know if I can make his vest yet. Let me see. I can. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to pick patches yet because I haven't picked patches. Or I haven't picked faction. But we're going to give him pouches and we're going to give him a dark vest.
Heads up.
You actually 100% need this if you're playing on survival, because otherwise dog meat can only carry like 20 pounds of shit. Alright, so even though I'm not on like playing with survival ammunition limits, I still don't carry ammo that I don't use. It is what it is. Food. I don't even know if I can cook anything right now. Mutt chops. Oh, that's something. Brain mushroom soup. Yeah, we can do that. Gazpacho soup's good. Mess. Sugar bombs bar. Yes, that's a really good one.